Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to introduce you to 10 habits rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has the power to transform your life. Stoicism isn't just another self-help trend. It's a profound way of living that teaches us how to handle disrespect, adversity, and life's challenges with grace and resilience. These habits are your keys to not only surviving, but thriving, rising above the noise of everyday life. It's not just about coping, it's about flourishing. So get ready to embrace Stoicism and unlock your path to a more serene, purposeful existence. I won't waste any more of your time, but before we delve into these lessons, remember to practice Stoic resilience by listening to them all before moving on. 1. Understand the nature of disrespect. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca reminds us that, like a gem, our character can only be refined and perfected through challenges and difficulties, including the disrespect of others. Instead of allowing disrespect to erode our self-worth, we can view it as an opportunity for personal growth and refinement. Disrespect often originates from the insecurities, biases, or frustrations of the person displaying it. Stoicism teaches that understanding this nature of disrespect allows you to develop a thick skin, remaining steadfast in the face of derogatory comments or actions. When you grasp that disrespect is a manifestation of another person's issues, it becomes easier to separate their judgment from your self-worth. Your sense of self can remain unwavering, and you can develop a resilient, unshakable core. 2. Practice emotional detachment. People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them. Epictetus emphasizes that our emotional responses are not determined by external events, such as disrespect, but by our internal judgments and interpretations. By practicing emotional detachment, we can change our perspective and maintain inner peace, even in the face of disrespect. Stoicism encourages emotional detachment, which is a powerful tool when confronting disrespect. By detaching emotionally from the situation, you can achieve a state of tranquility, regardless of external circumstances. This emotional self-mastery allows you to think clearly and act wisely, even in emotionally charged situations, and fosters a sense of inner peace and resilience. 3. Maintain self-control. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our true power lies in controlling our own thoughts and reactions, not in trying to control external events, including disrespectful behavior. Maintaining self-control is a key Stoic virtue that enables us to respond with strength and dignity. Self-control, a fundamental Stoic virtue, plays a central role when faced with disrespect. By practicing self-control, you demonstrate strength of character and resilience. It's an assertion of your ability to govern your emotions and responses, irrespective of the provocation. In maintaining self-control, you can exhibit grace under pressure and remain true to your principles. 4. Choose your battles. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus underscores the importance of our responses to events, including disrespect. Stoicism teaches us to discern whether confronting disrespect is worth the effort and to choose our battles wisely. Not every instance of disrespect requires a response, and by conserving our energy for what truly matters, we become more resilient. Discernment in choosing which instances of disrespect to address is a key Stoic principle. It's a testament to wisdom and the recognition that not every battle is worth fighting. This selective approach helps conserve your emotional energy for issues of genuine significance, allowing you to allocate your resources more effectively and approach disrespect with a measured response. 5. Seek to understand. Let us train our minds to desire what the situation demands. Seneca advises that we should adapt our desires and responses to match the demands of a situation. When confronted with disrespect, understanding the motives and perspective of the other person aligns with this Stoic teaching, allowing us to respond more effectively and compassionately. Before responding to disrespect, aim to comprehend the underlying motivations of the other person. This practice is rooted in Stoic empathy and the realization that others may be driven by ignorance, fear, or their own struggles. By seeking to understand, you can approach the situation with a more compassionate, open-minded perspective, facilitating more productive communication and potentially resolving the issue more harmoniously. 6. Respond with kindness. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius suggests that responding to disrespect with kindness is the most powerful response. Instead of seeking revenge or retaliation, demonstrating a higher level of character through kindness can disarm the disrespectful person and align with Stoic principles of virtue. Responding to disrespect with kindness is not a sign of weakness, but of Stoic strength. This approach is a manifestation of the Stoic principle that we control our responses, not the actions of others. Choosing kindness over aggression can often disarm the disrespectful individual, paving the way for a more constructive dialogue and demonstrating your commitment to Stoic principles of virtue. 7. Use disrespect as an opportunity for growth. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus reminds us that wisdom involves focusing on what we have control over, which includes our own character and responses. Disrespect can be viewed as an opportunity to strengthen our character and practice Stoic resilience, leading to personal growth and a deeper sense of contentment. Stoicism encourages viewing each instance of disrespect as an opportunity for self-improvement. These situations can test your emotional resilience, patience, and adherence to Stoic teachings. By embracing them as challenges, you can grow as an individual and learn to navigate future adversities with a greater sense of poise and wisdom. 8. Focus on your virtues. Virtue is nothing else than right reason. Seneca simplifies virtue as aligning with right reason. In the face of disrespect, focusing on Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance guides us to make choices rooted in rationality and ethical principles, ensuring our actions are in harmony with our higher values. The Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serve as a moral compass in the face of disrespect. By grounding your response in these virtues, you not only preserve your personal integrity, but also provide a shining example of Stoic principles to others. Your actions reflect your commitment to living a virtuous life, even in the most trying circumstances. 9. Practice forgiveness. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. While this quote is not directly about forgiveness, Marcus Aurelius's emphasis on appreciating the preciousness of life reflects a Stoic perspective. Forgiveness is a way to free yourself from the burdens of anger and resentment, allowing you to fully appreciate the gift of life and experience more joy. Forgiveness, as advocated by Stoicism, is an act of self-liberation. It doesn't imply condoning disrespectful behavior, but rather freeing yourself from the emotional weight of harboring grudges. Forgiving allows you to move forward unburdened by resentment and anger, promoting inner peace and emotional well-being. 10. Maintain perspective. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus teaches the wisdom of rejoicing in what we have rather than grieving for what we lack. In the context of maintaining perspective, this quote reminds us to focus on the present, appreciate what we have, and not be consumed by minor provocations like disrespect. Stoicism encourages us to see the bigger picture and remain centered in our values and virtues. Stoicism encourages a broad perspective on life and its challenges. Most instances of disrespect are fleeting and, in the grand scheme of things, relatively insignificant. By maintaining this long-term view, you can keep your focus on what truly matters, cultivating inner serenity and resisting the allure of being consumed by minor provocations. Life is too precious to waste on dwelling on fleeting indignities, and by staying true to your principles, you can find greater peace and purpose in your journey. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude this journey through the 10 habits of Stoicism, I want you to imagine the life-changing potential of what you've just absorbed. You're not just another passive listener, you're now equipped with timeless wisdom, the power to handle disrespect, adversity, and every challenge life throws at you with the grace of a Stoic. Picture yourself waking up tomorrow, and instead of reacting with anger or frustration to the world's chaos, you breathe deeply, remembering that the power lies in your response, not the circumstance. Envision choosing kindness in the face of hostility, not as a sign of weakness, but as a symbol of your inner strength and virtue. Now think about how these habits will reshape your world. The battles you once fought needlessly, you'll let go. The anger and resentment you carried for years, you'll release. Life is too short for us to be burdened by minor provocations. Stoicism is your key to a resilient, purpose-driven existence. By focusing on virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Each moment is an opportunity to practice the art of living well. This isn't a journey for the faint of heart, it's a voyage for those who seek meaning and transcend the ordinary. So, my friends, embrace Stoicism, hold it close, and let its profound knowledge guide you. You have the power to change your life, to transform adversity into growth, and to respond to disrespect with grace. You're not merely an observer in this grand theater of life, you're now a leading actor, and your performance is one of wisdom and resilience. The journey ahead is yours to shape, and with Stoicism as your compass, the possibilities are endless. Carpe diem, seize the day, and let the wisdom of the Stoics light your path.